INEC will continue to partner with the Peace Committee for peaceful elections in Nigeria. I urge political parties and candidates in Ekiti State to realize that without peace, our deployment plans, new innovations in voter accreditation and result management, the safety of voters, election duty staff, observers and journalists, security of materials, and ultimately, the credibility of elections will be undermined. No credible election can be achieved in an atmosphere of disruption, violence, and disorder. It is therefore important for everyone to maintain the peace. The success of the peace accord rests on three pedestals: the political actors, the Independent National Electoral Commission, and the security agencies. Speaking for INEC, I wish to assure the Peace Committee of our commitment to transparent and credible elections. Working for the last 12 months, since June 2021, when we released the timetable for the Ekiti Governorship election, it is inconceivable that INEC will undermine itself, especially on election day and beyond. I want to assure you all that the votes of the Ekiti people will count. The truth is that the peace accord is not an automated, self-actualizing process. Let me therefore call on political parties and candidates to abide by the letter and spirit of the accord by appealing to our supporters to maintain the peace before, during, and after the elections. This will be your own way of showing commitment to the accord and appreciation for the good work of the National Peace Committee. May God bless the efforts of the National Peace Committee. For everyone else, I say, Eshe Pupo. Thank you.
Processes of this nature don't necessarily by themselves define what political outcomes will be. And I think this is something Nigerians have not taken seriously. We have allowed our political class to get away with murder. That is that we sweat, we are in the sun, we are in the rain, okay? People die to make this happen. And then the biggest mistake Nigerians make is to just hope for the best. So essentially, I think one of the major things that Nigerians must now be encouraged to do is to use the enthusiasm that is leading them to the polling booth to continue to sustain engagement, a sustain, even if you like, confrontation with the people that we have elected to ensure, to insist, to persist that they keep to their promises. And if and when they don't keep to those promises, there are consequences which the law has already provided them. And it includes embarrassing politicians. In Europe, they used to stone politicians with eggs. So it's not, we have to find a way around people, civil society groups, volunteers, community associations, traditional rulers, all kinds of people who are engaged in encouraging our people. So it's not a one-man's or one-woman's job. It's a job of all of us. And that's why I'm saying, to the extent that we've all suffered to bring this to where it is, we cannot simply morally fold our hands and pray and hope that our leaders will lead us well. No. You see, the reason why some of us continue to talk, and guess what? I will be here. By the grace of God, I don't care who becomes president of Nigeria. But if you don't govern well, we all have a responsibility to engage these people. Because, as I said, the reason why Nigeria is in the mess that it is in is because people have decided that somehow we will just sit back, and it is impolite to confront this. We didn't ask them to write manifestos. We didn't ask them to make promises. But very often we hear the promises, we don't keep record of the promises. So we must learn to find our way to government house by protest. We can commend them when they do well, but also tell them when we are not happy with the things that they are doing. So for me, as I said, we have to learn how to praise, but also how to shame those in power.